most precious thing that I got coming out of high school, except for my wife.
Good save.
Well, that was close, wasn't it? Wow.
Nice save, Mike.
Oh, yeah. But that's what we have to bring back here. I want you to be able to do that. I want you to have those successes, and if we keep down this path, you're not gonna have it.
Talking about education and all of that, you have listed here, this is the soft spot that I heard, led efforts to oppose Governor Dayton's attempt to unionize childcare providers, and they're trying to now get down into preschool and toddler, the toddler world and the infant world, and trying to educate, because they have classrooms for infants now in centers. To me, that just is sad. That is a sad scenario, and now they're trying to any way they can to get the unions into the child care profession.
Right.
And I ask you as a senator, and I ask you as a legislator to be aware of this, to stop that.
Well, we're working hard.
I know you are, thank you.
We got the stay from the courts, and they're gonna make a decision here in the next month, I think. Sometime this month, 90 days. And I believe that they will uphold our position that we had, that Governor Dayton overstepped his bounds, doing the executive order where he statutorily, he had no right to do that. We've never given that authority to him. Just as our, I wish we had stronger people in Congress that would go after the president. I think they're giving the president a pass on some of these executive orders, and they need to go after him about it. Because that's where he's stepping on the Constitution, on some of these executive orders. I mean, so, yeah, we are battling that cause, and we will stay on top of that.
But now they're trying to get money out of the coffers that goes to the child care providers who care for children who are on the county.
Right.
And now they're trying to get the money out of that. If it's just any way that they can do it, they're going to try.
And there was a bill that was put in, and I'm trying to think who led the charge on the bill, and I don't know where it's at in the House, but in the Senate, it did pass through. I think it was Senator Ted Lilly, which specifically says that, union funds cannot be taken out of the state's portion of the, what is it, CCS or something like child care?
CCAP.
Or CCAP, correct. And those are the things, because they do it. It comes at you all different ways.
It's coming through DHS right now. Be
Absolutely.
wary of that.
Yeah, absolutely. But here again, this is what I'm saying. Control the rules and regulations in the country, and you'll take it back. And the only way you do that is Congress needs to take their authority back.
That's right.
And those that don't want their authority back, we need to tell the people, the citizens, that they ought be there. It's like just the other day, when Senator Kathy Sharon from the Mankato area said she wants a mediator. Well, excuse me, Senator Sharon, but if you need a mediator, then you're not doing your job, and you better step aside and let somebody who wants to do their job. We don't want another shutdown in this state. We're doing everything we can to put bills forward for parts of the state that don't need to even worry about a shutdown ever again. And we'll see what the governor does with it. But other questions here? Yes, Jim?
This is kind of a social issue thing, but what is your opinion on the Obama administration's regulation that would, in the end, require religious institutions to provide health care which violates their sincerely held religious beliefs?
Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. And I'd fight it tooth and nail. Absolutely wrong. He has no right to do that in my mind. I mean, there's no, government should not be able to either make you purchase something that you don't want to purchase, or do something that's totally against your stance and your religious beliefs. Absolutely wrong. And we have to fight that. And you see, even in our own state, I think it was dropped in the House, Paul, was it? That same bill to go along with that for what you were talking about, to mandate all insurance companies to provide contraception to the women of the state. I mean, they're trying to follow the president's lead. You're going to watch this, every state, we're going to try to follow the president's lead so that they bring that to the forefront, yeah.
This is just kind of a follow-up. Sometimes we're right on the issues, but we're really bad on the messaging.
Well,
And a lot of times the major media drives that narrative.
right.
They're trying to make this about whether or not conservatives believe women have a right to contraception.